Hello everybody and welcome to my Flosstube. I am Jenny, I am the Steady Stitcher here on YouTube and on Instagram. I'd like to start by saying a massive thank you to everybody who watched my last video and who liked and subscribed and left lovely comments. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Also thank you to Lancashire Stitcher Lynn for shouting me out on her Flosstube. Thank you Lynn, and to the lovely Hannah, Mrs. Wolstenholme on Instagram and on Flosstube as well. Check out both of their channel. I bet you already do already, but if you don't, I'll link them down below and you can check them out. So I'm going to start by showing you my progress that I've done. I think I've worked on 6 or 7 whips this week, this month. So we'll start off with the Fairy Flora. So I managed to get a bit done on her. I did the wing. I did a tiny bit, well, it's all blending filament with the Cryonic, so it does take quite a while. Sorry about the lighting. So I managed to do all this here. I think I worked about 2 or 3 evenings on her. So I'm just chipping away a little bit at a time. But yeah, she's looking great. So I'll do some more on her again next month. But that's Fairy Flora. It's on a 28 count. And then what else did I work on? I also worked on Christmas Elf Fairy by Mirabilia. I'm going to put in some pictures of before and also what they're meant to look like, so you've got a good idea if you don't know. Here we are. So I've managed to do her other leg, because she only had one leg. And I filled in this bit here as well. So I did a leg and that's Whisper is that. So she's looking great. I also worked on Nora's, Letters by Nora, the letter M. So I'm going to put a picture where I was last time, and here I am this time. Here I am now. I did this arm, this wing, and a little bit more of the dress. Like I said, I'm just chipping away at this one too. I just spent a couple of hours on that. But yeah, I should definitely get her done for Christmas. Just little bits at a time with them ones. I also worked on my Silver Creek samplers. I'll put in the picture where I was. And here I am now. So basically, I filled in the roof. Can you see that? Yep, there, look. And then I put the seagull in. And then the frame of the house there. So that's that one. I just did an evening on that. Just thought I'd just chip away these little ones, get a bit of progress. I've also worked on, which I'm really chuffed about, after last time we were on about my Stargazer, I thought I'm gonna have to try again. So what I did, I had her in a frame before, and it must not have been tight enough, so I put her in one of my Nerges, the blue one. I love these. I absolutely love them. I love how the tension is on it, and like how you can get really nice and tight, like a drum tight. I do like that. Anyway, I put it on there and it really opened the weaves up so I could see. So I've been working on it. So I'm going to show you a picture of before, and then I'm going to show you what I managed to do. I've worked on this for about 3 nights, and I'm going to keep on working on this one until I get fed up. So maybe a couple more evenings maybe. So here she is now. So as you can see, I managed to do some of the dress here and this here, all this here. So I'll go a bit closer, see if you can see. And since putting her in the Nerge, I have really enjoyed working on her. like I said, I'm working on her again this evening, and I just, yeah, I'm really chuffed. I'm glad I just didn't give up. I'm glad I tried it in something else, and yeah, I can see it fine. So it just wasn't tight enough, but I love her. I was watching Lynn, Lancashire Stitcher, Lynn Flosstube, and she was showing hers, and she's done hers in a purple, which looks really good as well. But yeah, so that's one's done. And last time I was on, I got excited because I was starting a new start, and it was the Lily of the Woods. I'll put a picture of them for you. Anyway, the fabric that I picked, I was working on it, and I just did an evening, and I was just feeling this isn't right. It didn't look right to me, so I've had to say, call it a day. I don't like it on the fabric that I've picked. I was going to go for a greeny colour, and then I went for the blue because I had it, but I'm definitely going to have to put her on green or something woody, or you know, something like more woodland. So I'll show you what I did, and I just, you know, when you're stitching, you've got to have a good feel of the fabric, and the colours have got to make you feel happy. Well, I do anyway. But I would just want getting that vibe off it. So instead of doing loads, I've stopped it there. So I'll just show you what I did. I mean, the fabric is lovely. It really is. But it just wasn't, I just didn't like the yellow on there. I started in the middle. You can't really actually even see where that is, can you? If you looked at the picture, this is this is where a head would be going, so that's the yellow bit. So I started in middle and worked my way up to cushion, and then I thought, nah, I wasn't feeling it, but I will use the fabric for something else. So I'm going to start her again on a different piece of fabric when I get one. And also I had another start because I got some fabric, and it was, I was just looking in my stash, and this is a fabric by Crafty Kate, and it was the fabric of the month November 23, and I thought, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use that. So I started a Lily of Labrador. I'll put a photograph on for you. And so yeah, I started her, and I absolutely loved her. So that's my start. The colours, the Karen water lilies look absolutely delicious. Look at the greens and turquoises, and it's really nice. I'll open the fabric out. So the fabric's like a grey colour. But I just thought, because I was saying to you that I thought she were a bit spooky looking, but that's the fabric. I were a little bit thinking, oh, I hope it goes, you know, with green. But I think I like it. I think it looks all right. And then once she, you know, once she's more of her on there, I think it'll look really good. I think I did about 5 days on her. I took her away on holiday, went to Cornwall, and that's what I stitched on a night time really when I was there. But love the colours. They're really nice. So yeah, that's Lilith. I'll be picking her up again definitely after I've finished with Stargazer, because I really enjoyed that one. So that's what I've been working on this month. I did have a finish. So I finished Mother of the Bride, Pussy Willow. This was on Crafty Kate fabric, and it's Colourways 1. So this is my finish. Oh, it's a bit creasy. So I finished her a couple of days after my last Flosstube, and there she is. There we are. I'm just going to frame this one. I should have really ironed that, shouldn't I? Sorry about that, guys. See all the beads. That dress took me quite a bit of time, did that dress? But she is lovely. Yeah. So yeah, she's finished. She looks good. So I'm going to frame her. And also, what else did I do? I had a birthday from since you last saw me. So I got some birthday money and I thought I'm going to buy something with that. So I'll show you what I bought. Well, my daughter's bought me this one. It's Nora Corbett's Zodiac Girls, and it's Gemini. So they bought me that for my birthday. Thank you, girls. And then I bought the bead pack to go with it. So I purchased that. I'm hoping to start this in August. A couple of friends' birthdays in August, Jane and Lois. And I thought, oh, could start that for their birthday. So I'm going to do. And what else did I buy? Oh, I got this off eBay. I was just looking and it's not in the best condition, the envelope, it's a bit torn, but the pattern is absolutely fine, no marks on it. And I managed to get under £10, which I was really chuffed with, and I've wanted this one for a while, and it's Adia by Mirabilia. And she's out of print now, and when I've seen her on eBay, she's been gone for like silly amounts. So to get that under £10, I would just over the moon with that. So that's something I will start at some point. Maybe not this year, but I've got her now, so I'm chuffed. Also, I purchased the Nutcracker by Shannon Christine. I was watching the Flosstube Stitcher on Instagram. She's doing this, and that's how I first saw it. And then she's got Flosstube as well, so I enjoyed watching that. But it's not the greatest print out because it's not really as bright, but the colours in that are just so nice. And she's doing, hers just looks amazing, and it hasn't taken her that long. She says she's not been able to stop working on it, so I thought I'm gonna have to get that. After seeing hers a few times coming on my feed, I thought I'm gonna have to get it. I liked last year's, it was more pink, and I really liked it, but it wasn't really my Christmas colours. So when I saw this one with the reds and the gold and the greens, I thought I'm gonna have to get that. So I'm gonna be starting that also in August. And also this, I didn't purchase this. It was a giveaway. So I entered the Hands Across the Sea giveaway on her Flosstube, and I think it was just asking what specialty stitches you liked and which one you'd like to see a tutorial on. So I just answered questions, and then I think it was about a week or so later, I got an email, and she'd given us a free chart, which were really nice. I think she's releasing this next year, but I printed off the picture. It's not the best picture, it's only small, but it's just a little sampler. I know it doesn't look much there, but I might stitch that maybe in November. I might change it to black, because I like the black samplers. But I just thought that were really nice. So thank you. Thank you very much. Two other things I bought, and it was project bags. I don't tend to buy many project bags because I just don't. And these bags I got off Instagram, and it's what she's called So Bee Bags on Instagram, and this is a Liberty fabric. And look, I bought that for myself because with it being my birthday, I thought, oh, I'll buy myself a couple of bags, and these were really reasonable. I think I got two, and I think they were like, I think it was £43 for two, which I don't think's bad, and that were including postage. And then I like flowers. I'm just stuffing it up. And then on the inside, this little polka dot, pink polka dots, really nicely made. fast delivery as well. Didn't wait long for that one. And then the other one I got was Jane Austen's Pemberley bag. Well, I love a period drama, I do. And so I thought I'm going to have that. That's that one. I've already got something in there. But yeah, that one's nice too. Yeah. And then that's just white. Well, a little bit of blue there, but obviously just white backing. But yeah, really nice. And I think that is all I purchased with my birthday money. I don't tend to buy a lot, but with it being my birthday, I thought I'll get something for myself. So I want to now show you some of my finishes that I've done in the past years. Like I say, I've only been stitching for about 4 years, so I've got a little bit to show you. So the first one I want to show you, it was when our Queen passed away. I watched the funeral with some friends on not YouTube, on Zoom, and we were just sat watching stitching together, and we were watching the funeral. And when the Queen was coming down in a coffin, the crown was on top of the coffin, and I said, if they do a cross stitch of that crown, I'd love to do that. So anyway, it was Shannon Christie's design, and she did that crown. So we wanted to do it together. So we I think we swapped the beads out for Delicas, I think. But yeah, this is the design on that camera. But it's very sparkly. It's on a 32 count opalescent, and it's got some, I think I swapped out the white for Whisper, and I put the date on. But yeah, that's that one. And that was special because we all stitched it together and then we finished it together. So that were nice. The next one I did was for the King's coronation. This is a freebie by Yasmin's Made with Love, and she did quite a few different gnomes, and I chose, well, for the King's coronation I chose this one. It's just on a fabric flare, so it's a 28, it's either 28 or 32, I can't remember now. And I put some beads in for the CR, and then I put a bead in the middle of that. But for a freebie, absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed stitching that. But she's got a full range of the gnomes, all from different countries and stuff, so she's an excellent designer, and I love watching her Flosstubes as well. She does some amazing stitching. What else have I got? This one's my Silver Creek samplers. I stitched this for my husband for our anniversary. There it is. So this is, no relationship is all sunshine, but two people can share one umbrella and walk through the storms together. So yeah, knock that off. And then the rings, I've put a silver and a gold, so my ring was gold, my husband's wanted a silver ring. But yeah, I just thought that was really sweet. Really enjoyed stitching this, and I love them little ducks. So yeah, that were a finish I did. This is another one. This is Whilst Iris Naps, black sampler. This is on a 28 count, even weave. I didn't write anything down before. But yeah, that's that one. I know you got a bit of glare there, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's that one. And then My first fancy little lady is Lavender and Lace, and this is Winter Rose. Now I got this, my friend's husband stretched it and put it in my frame for me. This frame is from the charity shop and it was, I think it was £1.99, and here she is. There we go. You can see, that's it. And I also swapped out the white DMC and put Whisper in there as well. You can't really tell, can you? But yeah. She was a nice stitch too. And that was my first ever Lavender and Lace. And then my first memorabilia that I finished is Midsummer Night Fairy. And there she is. Oops. See my ring light there. Can you see them sparkles? Can you see it? You can a little bit, can't you? The wings are amazing. Absolutely. I think that's what I was drawn to this one with wings. And that's why I went to do Lily of the Woods to go with her. Yeah. So I do get some things finished. My second one is Enchanted Mermaid. I started this at the Yorkshire Stitching Retreat with my friend Maggie. We started it together, and then at the following retreat we put the last bead in together. We've done that a couple of times now. So here she is. See them sparkles? You can sort of see them, can't you? Sorry about the ring light. It's been that dark. I've had to put loads of lights on. You can sort of like, can you see a sparkling? Oops. You can see my dogs on the settee. That's Minnie. That's the border collie. There we go. They're just chilling, listening to me babbling on. So that's the Enchanted Mermaid. That's on a 28 count fabric. I can't remember the name of fabric now, I'm sorry. Then my third one is Miss Christmas Eve. I did this last year, was it? She's not as sparkly. She's on like a green fabric. Oops. I didn't want a fancy frame. I wanted it in like a brown frame because I wanted it to be timeless, really. Because I want to like be able to put her out every Christmas. I have got her out all the time at the moment, but when I get more, she'll probably go away and then come out at Christmas times. But that dress, well, it went on and on, did that dress. But look how nice she is. Yeah. She was a lovely one. And then my latest finish is Mermaid of the Pearls. So this was one that I started with Maggie as well at the Yorkshire Stitching Retreat. We started it together and then we put the last bead in together as well. So here's Mermaid of the Pearls. She's not framed yet, she's just been stretched. You can see her sparkles there. So this was the bead that we put in together. So it was really nice. I've done 2 now with Maggie. And we're starting the Emerald Mermaid in October at the retreat too. But yeah, I don't know what frame I'm going to go for with her, but there we go. Just all them beads. Absolutely love them. I think it took me about 2 weeks to bead this one. And our chuff one had finished. There's all the Kryonic. I used Mill Hill beads for mine. Maggie used Delica's, so it's quite nice to see them both together because that mine's a bit more chunkier, bulkier, whereas Maggie's is a bit more dainty. So they're both really nice. but it's quite nice to see different. There we are. And that is Mermaid of the Pearls. So I look forward to getting her framed. So that's all my finishes that I've ever done, pretty much. I did one and gave one to my mum for Christmas, which were a nice Mirabilia one, but I haven't got that to show. So what I'm planning on doing this month is to carry on with my whips. I definitely want to carry on working on Lily of Labrador. When I want to do that one, I want to do some more on Stargazer. So they're probably the ones that I'm going to focus on. I'm going to pick another couple of, to work on a couple more of my whips that I haven't stitched on for a while. Just do a little bit of chipping away on some of them. I'm not going to say which ones yet because I don't know, I haven't decided. I'm sort of like the sort of person that I'll just stitch on whatever I feel like. It depends what mood I'm in. I don't like sticking to, you know, oh, it's Tuesday, I've got to work on this, or it's Friday, I've got to do it this. I just stitch on whatever I feel like doing because it's my hobby. It's not a chore. I just like to stitch on whatever makes me happy at the time. I forgot to show you some fabric. I purchased some fabric. Forgot about that. Might as well show you. This is Crystal Fog Lugana. Picture This Plus. And I've got this for Gemini. I think that will look good. It's quite light colours. So that one's for Gemini. It's I think that'll look lovely. That's so pleasant. And then I just got, this is just a Murano 32 count Winter Solstice. Now this is just like a greeny colour. A little bit of mottling in there, not much. There we go. Don't know what I'm going to stitch on that, but I just got it. Now I think that's everything. I think I've shown you everything now. Yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my second Flosstube. I will be, what have I got to do this month? I'm going to the Stitch, Laugh and Learn at Maastricht on Saturday. Looking forward to that. And then we're going with the Yorkshire Stitches Retreats. We're going to Create Nostalgia at Wales to see the lovely Mary and her lovely, lovely shop, which will be a fantastic day. We get to go, we go inside and we do a lot of stitching, and so that's everything. That's everything I'm doing next month, I think. I'll try and come back in another few weeks, and yeah, so happy stitching everybody, and I'll see you later.